Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a morning routine video for you guys. This is my exact morning routine for almost every day of the week except the weekends, of course. This is our routine now that the girls have started school. It was a lot different while they were on summer vacation, but now that they're back in school, this is our routine. And then there are some changes to it here and there. Obviously it's not the exact same thing I do every single day, but for the most part, this is how we start off our mornings. I'll explain any differences here and there as we go along. But yeah, so starting off here, it shows that I'm up at 6:45 getting ready, but I'm actually up at 5:15 every morning to pack my husband's lunch for work. And I've thought about, he's gone by like 5:30, 5:35. So I've thought about actually staying up after he leaves. And I've tried that, actually, staying up and getting my workout in that early. But that is just too hard for me, honestly. I like to sleep. So even that extra hour of sleep after he leaves, I go back to bed and get one more hour of sleep. And that's awesome for me. So I actually wake up to get ready at 6:45. Not even get ready, just get dressed, put my hair up, wash my face, brush my teeth, and that's about it. Just in time, 15 minutes before the girls wake up. See, now it's 7 in the morning. I just give myself like 15 minutes just to get myself looking a little decent and presentable, not go scare everyone at school. And then once I'm done with that, I wake up the girls and start getting them dressed and ready for school. One tip that I actually have is that if the girls are wearing like, say, comfy clothes, like leggings and a t-shirt to school, I would just put them, when I give them a bath at night, the night before, I will already have them sleeping in their clothes. If they're gonna wear jeans or a dress or a skirt, something that's not so comfortable to sleep in, then I won't do that. But if they're wearing something comfy, they'll sleep in their clothes. Also, because it's not like they like PJs, they like to sleep in their undies, honestly. So PJs, we don't even use them in this house. So if they can sleep comfortably, and that gives us a head start in the morning, saves us 5-10 minutes that we don't have to get them dressed. I just wake them up and do their hair. So yeah, here I am giving these little girls their little makeover because they wake up with crazy ass hair just like their mama. And there's Darlene back there with her tablet, la huevona. Does anyone else's 6-year-old not know how to tie their shoes? Because Daisy still does not know how. I have to be tying her shoes all the time. I don't mind it. I'm just saying, like, for school purposes, what if they like untie and then she's like bugging everyone to tie her shoes? And if your kids already do know how, like, give me some tips on how to teach them, because I haven't actually like sat down and tried to teach her, but I feel like it's not gonna be that easy to try to show her. So if you guys have any tips on how to teach your freaking kids to tie their shoes, let me know. And look at Denise just sitting there peacefully letting me do her hair. I love that she just sits there. People ask me like, oh my god, you always have your girls with their hair done. Like, do they let you? My kid doesn't let me. I'm like, yeah, they do. And I've never had a problem with that either. I don't know if just because I've gotten them used to always having to have their hair done, they know that if they're going somewhere, their hair has to be done. So I think it's just the way that I showed them that they're just used to it by now and they let me. But she'll just sit there and let me do her hair. And there's this girl here. And I'm sorry that the video keeps going like in and out of focus. There we go, I fixed that. I noticed. The street behind our house is a main street, so there's a lot of like trucks always passing by, and you can actually see like their shadow when they pass by. So that's why also the lighting, see right there, the lighting kind of goes on and off also. because I have the window open and they just keep passing by. I didn't even notice that at first when we first moved in, or even when we first saw the house. Like, I never noticed the loudness of the house of when the trucks pass by until the first night we slept in it. Oh my goodness, like the house, when they pass by, since it's a main street, there's no stop signs or anything. The trucks just pass by like super freaking fast, and when they do, like, you could just the house even shakes. The first week it would scare the crap out of us. It took a while to get used to that. But here I am. Oh, this part cracks me up when I was speeding it up, because it looks like I'm brushing your teeth so violently, like. But I promise I'm not, like, and I'm not even grabbing her face like hard. I'm just holding her little face. But when I did this, I realized that it looks like I'm hurting my child. And she always has to have that freaking chupon. Which I'm not complaining, honestly, because I ain't trying to take it away. Come on, Anisi. Come on, sweetie. Let's go.
Mama,
What, Mama?
he is going on the dodge.
You went under?
Yeah.
Fuck it. How bad do my legs look?
Spinning.
I mean by hairy.
Oh.
Hold on, Denise. Hold on.
A little bit, hairy.
A little bit.
I'm just kidding a lot.
Well, let's go. Hold on, Denise.
Who's it?
A ver, ven tú. Come here. Ven. Ya nos vamos. Ándale.
Como es la justicia estadounidense, sí se equivocan, hay que decirlo, sí se equivocan.
Bye, Mama. Bye. You have a good day, okay? Okay, we'll see you after school.
Good day!
Okay, so now after I drop off Daisy, I come back and this is where the fun starts. And I mean that in the most sarcastic way ever, because I do not like cleaning, but I do not like to have a mess, so it has to be done. So when I come back from dropping her off, I start cleaning up. This is one of the things that changes, because on most days I will only clean the kitchen, the living room, and my room. Unless like any other room is like super dirty or bathrooms need to be cleaned, or anything like that, then I'll go ahead and do that. But for the most part, it's just kitchen, living room, and our room. The girls' room, I do not clean. I'm not messing with that. That is their mess. They clean it up. So I let them make a big ass mess, and I'm still not gonna clean it up. That's on them. Once they do have a big mess, then that's when they dread cleaning it up. So they'll ask me for help, and I'll go and help them out. But I usually don't mess with their room at all. That's on them to figure it out. So here I am. And like, honestly, I only have to clean when I don't clean the night before. Like, if I'm too lazy at night and I just want to go to sleep, I'm tired, then that's when I end up having to clean in the mornings. If I do clean at night, then it's perfect. I come back and I can just eat breakfast with the girls and I just have more like downtime. But there's days when I'm done. I just want to go to bed. Mom life, you're done by the end of the day. So yeah, just cleaning up a little bit. Anyone else have a dishwasher and they don't use it? We've been here for over a year and I have not used it once. I use it as my dish rack. Does anyone else do that, or am I just crazy? I skipped over the whole washing dishes part because who wants to see that? And then it's just clutter here and there. I gave the girls a bath the night before and got them dressed in the living room so their towels were still there. Just little clutter here and there, picking it up. Not much to do. And the girls are really good about letting me clean. They know our routine. They know the drill. So we'll come back and they know that I have to clean. So they'll entertain themselves with the tablets for a little bit and just let me finish up. And I really, they're small, but I really do appreciate that because I can't stand seeing mess. So the fact that they just let me do it, it's so much help. And I remember the days when like Denise was a little baby and I literally had to be holding her the entire day. Like I could not put her down for anything. Those were really, really rough days. Like so hard to get anything done, so hard to cook, so hard to do anything. So the older that they get, it gets so much easier. And I love the fact that it gets easier as they grow up because it can be so hard to have a newborn or a little one and they're just crying all day and they just want to be held. And yeah, that's probably why I'm done with babies too. They're cute, they're adorable, and they're only small for so long, but it's really hard to have a baby to take care of, especially when you're trying to be, clean. If you're not a clean person, then I guess it doesn't bother you to have a mess, but when you like to have things a little nice, it sucks when they have to be with you 24/7. And Denise is still kind of like that. Not as much, but there's times, not this day, not this day and when I'm filming this video, but there's days when I'm still, like she has to follow me into every room. Or I can hear her crying because she doesn't know which room I'm in. And I have to like yell at her like, hey, I'm over here. I'm in this room. And then she'll go and look for me. She has to know like where I'm at. Like every moment of the day. It's frustrating sometimes because you're just trying to get things done. But like I said right now, like they're only little for so long. They grow so fast that you struggle some days. But those days will pass. I'm just putting clothes away, deciding which ones are dirty clothes and which ones I can put away. And do you guys see all that bunch of clothes on top of the dresser by the TV? I'm so embarrassed to say that is all clothes that I have to iron. I used to iron before all the time, like all of my husband's clothes, even his work clothes. Like I would always stay on top of that and his stuff would be ironed. But girl, like now, no, like it's too much. And he doesn't even say anything. Like he knows those days are over when I used to iron everything. It's too much to try to stay on top of a house and cooking and kids and everything. I'm like, no, those days are over, honey. Sorry. It's hard, guys. It's hard to try to stay on top of everything, but you got to do it. So now here, after I'm all done cleaning, I make the girls breakfast. I clean only it takes me 30-45 minutes just to clean up here and there. And then I didn't show it, but after I am done just cleaning up the mess, I just sweep and mop, and then I'll start making the girls breakfast. They don't get hungry right away, or else I would switch it around, obviously, and feed them and then clean. I'm not gonna, not feed them if they're hungry, but they don't get hungry right away, which is better for me, honestly. I like the way things get done around here. But yeah, they always want the same thing: waffles and sausage. And now here's my fat ass working out, and I'm just showing you a little bit because I hate recording myself working out. It's so embarrassing. I feel like a fucking hippo. But yeah, I skip over this. This is another thing that changes. This isn't everyday workout routine. It was for like 6 weeks, but like I showed you, or I mentioned on Instagram, that didn't work out. I ended up gaining 2 pounds. So I'm trying to switch it up now. So sometimes I'll go for walks instead, 30 minutes or an hour. And the time that I work out also changes. So sometimes instead of like doing these exercises, we'll go for a walk right after we drop off Daisy. We'll go for a walk, then come back and give them breakfast and clean. There's other times when I will, because if we do go right after I drop off Daisy, that's only for like 30 minutes because the girls get bored right away. So yeah, they can't hang more than that. They get really bored. So sometimes I like to go after I take Darlene to school. That way I only have Denise with me, and at that time it's her nap time. So we can go for hour-long walks because she'll end up falling asleep in her stroller, and that's much easier for me. And what the heck did she drop back there? Her sausage. But yeah, so this changes up. My workouts, I'm trying to change them up every day or so. I don't want to be doing the same thing. I want to see what will work. But yeah, that's just some exercises that I do. I skipped over some of them because I'm like shaking like crazy, like all sweaty, and yeah, it's not a cute view. So I skipped over that. After that, I take a shower. Obviously, wasn't going to show that. So I take a shower after I cool down and my sweat dries because I don't want to get in the shower right after or I'm still all sweaty. So once I cool down, then I get in the shower. And see, that's another thing. I have both girls with me, and I can shower and with them, and there's no problem. I always leave the door open and just tell them, I'm going to take a shower, whatever you guys need. Like, just go into the bathroom, the door's open. But it's just, I'm so glad, like, honestly, they're so good. Like, yeah, they fight and stuff, but they're so good about letting me get things done that when they do bug me, I'm like, I don't even... Or I try to calm down and not get stressed out that they're bugging me because for the most part, they're so good about letting me get things done. And I wish I could just tell them like how much that does mean to me, and I appreciate it because they're such good little girls. But yeah, I get out of the shower and I just do a little bit. I don't go all out because by this time it's like I don't have a lot of time left until I have to take Darlene. Usually we're always like 40 minutes. By the time I get out of the shower, I always have like 20 minutes left, so I'm not trying to spend that much time on my makeup. Because also, I didn't show that in this video, but Darlene always wants me to play Barbies with her, like before we go to school, before I drop her off. And it's like, girl, I still have so many things to do, but I try to make time to play Barbies with her before we leave. I didn't show that in this video, but yeah, that's also almost a routine thing, almost an everyday thing that she wants me to play with her Barbies. But yeah, guys, like I had said in one of my other videos, like my makeup is nothing special. So I don't know. I don't think you guys would be interested in any of this, honestly. I just do the best I can to make myself not look like a freaking scarecrow, because I'll be scaring myself sometimes. Ooh, girl, check that eyebrow. I didn't realize that you couldn't see it. My bad. I guess I did realize. Yeah, I moved a little bit for you guys. My hair is usually what doesn't get done at all. I'll just grab it up in a bun or a ponytail. Especially now. Does that happen to any of you guys? Or is it just me? Now that I'm like exercising and working out, like, well, even before, I didn't used to wash my hair like every day. But now that I'm working out and exercising and stuff, I get so sweaty, but I don't want to be washing my hair every day because then it's going to be the same thing the next day, you know, like back to getting all sweaty and stuff. So I go a few days without washing my hair, even though I feel like it probably stinks like crap because I sweat so much when I work out. But I'll just grab it up. That way you can't even tell, like, if it's oily or whatever. I'll just grab it up and I got no shame. How sad is that? Girl, how long do I take to do my makeup? You're still gonna look so simple afterwards. I think when I was editing this without speeding it up, I think it was like a little bit less than 10 minutes. So I guess this look takes me like 10 minutes. And this is, I'm actually doing more than what I do for an everyday makeup. I do less than what I'm doing here every day. Sometimes I don't even use eyeshadow at all. I'll just put on some mascara and that's it. Foundation, sometimes I also skip. Just put on some powder, make my skin tone look even. But lately, I don't know why I've been breaking out so bad, like around my jaw. I usually don't break out. Like, I don't really even have like a face routine or whatever you call it, because my skin is pretty good. I'll get a pimple here and there and that's it. But lately I've been breaking out so bad and they hurt and I don't know what the heck is going on. But yeah, I try to skip on makeup sometimes because honestly I don't care. I'll just do like powder and eyebrows, my mascara, and just bronze up a little bit. Especially right now, also that since I started going for walks, I have like tan lines in all different places. Love you, Mama. I'll come back later, okay? So after dropping off Darlene, that's when this girl is so ready for her nap. See, here she got home already sleeping. So I'll put her down and that's when I take advantage to either film, edit, or start cooking. When I know I have things to get done, I will get everything done beforehand so I can take advantage of her nap time. But yeah, this is our morning routine for almost every single day. So thank you guys so much for watching, and please comment, like, and subscribe. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and we will see you guys in the next